Welcome Junior Tukkies, I'm Ms. Kutsia, and today we will be doing our last two chapters of ecology. So firstly we will look at a balanced ecosystem. So what does that mean? So a specific area can only support a specific number of organisms to make sure that the ecosystem stays in balance. If there is a shortage in food, water or shelter, it will cause a disturbance in the ecosystem. So a disturbance can be caused by natural factors like extreme weather changes, floods, droughts, and sudden temperature changes. And then also obviously human factors like poaching, pollution, deforestation, and destruction of habitats. So these human interferences include a number of things like habitat destruction, like deforestation or burning of woods, pollution causing global warming, alien invasive plants taking over an ecosystem, and then also hunting, poaching, and killing other wildlife. So these pressures have caused great loss to the biodiversity and also caused some ecosystems to be placed under a lot of strain and also maybe even collapse and won't even exist anymore. So the conservation of ecosystems are extremely important. So environmentalists and other workers work towards managing ecosystems, such as controlling alien vegetation and preservation of wetlands. So conservation can also be done by individuals like us, like recycling or even reusing certain materials to try and save our environment. So why is it important to try and conserve ecosystems? Because ecosystems plays a very important role in recycling materials like water, carbon dioxide and other gases, and also the remains of dead organisms. But ecosystems cannot do this effectively if we interfere. So what is biodiversity? So biodiversity refers to the variety of all living things that we find on Earth. So let's move to the last chapter of ecology. Absolutely my favorite for sure. So animals has to adapt to their environment in order for them to survive. If they do not adapt, they will simply just not survive. Just like animals, humans also has to adapt to their environment in order for them to survive. So adaptation can be divided into three types: structural adaptation, functional, and behavioral. So let's have a look at what they are. So firstly, structural adaptation will refer to the physical characteristics of a species. For example, having long legs or strong muscles or even a long tongue that can shoot out to catch insects. Then we have functional adaptation. So these are special ways in which an organism carries out certain life processes, like producing an egg with a hard shell to protect the embryo. Then lastly is behavioral adaptation. So this will be how the animal survives, or its survival instincts, like a motherly instinct to protect their babies. And that is the last video on ecology.